Ready. Hello and welcome. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is session 4732 of the Ryukyu World Conquest, where squirrels have gotten into the back of my computer and deleted some of the save files accidentally, and we've rolled back slightly to the month of September the 24th, 1699. And the reason for that is because we weren't able to spawn an institution reliably over there, and also I was doing it wrong for a whole hour straight, so that was fun. I decided that it's going to be a whole lot easier to spawn the institution over here, where we have more provinces that are already part of Parliament. You'll notice I've got Parliament. Parliament? Okay, so that's 2. Parliament. Parliament. It's like, this is already like 4 or 5 times as many provinces that could spawn the institution. Outside of that, Straits count, but we don't have any of those. So my capital is still not in a particularly good location. Oh well, I don't think any of this land is part of, we could just randomly, like, just assign more seats to Parliament. You can have as many as you want. The only issue is that you have to bribe more people. But I think, honestly, to guarantee, or, well, not guarantee, but to make it more likely that the institution spawns, I think I would like to grant some more parliamentary seats. Let's just do that now. These don't need to be parliamentary seats. We're already at the minimum number that are needed, but 20 developments can be expensive to bribe them. But I want to make sure that we delay the Europeans. Actually, I think that the Ottomans... Yeah, the Ottomans are still behind. They don't even have manufactories yet. So, like, the more I can harm these guys, the better. I think. As far as I can tell, that's as many provinces as I can. I don't think sea tile adjacency counts for the purposes of spawning an institution. I know that straits do count. What's your opinion on being able to pay military points to trigger a wall breach? Situational. I'll probably never, ever, ever, ever use it. Just like I never use Scorched Earth. Just like I never use Sortie. Just like I never use... For the most part, I almost never use even Forced March. It's just one more of those things that they've added to the game that you can spend military points on. Sorry, not military points, but monarch points in general. Alright, so I know we want forts, so let's go ahead and just start with forts. We wanted Burgos, so we had adjacency to Constantinople. We wanted that, and that. I remember that. No, it wasn't this one, it was this one. We wanted that, and that, and that, and that. This, I think it was. I wanted that. I wanted that. And I wanted that. These are willing to agree to it right now by 19 reasons. That makes me feel like I'm missing something. Am I missing one? Or is it just because they weren't, I haven't transferred them to anybody else? Or did I, like, do something like take these two as well? It's probably the disparity between my my administrative efficiency and the Mamluks and Savoy, be my guess. Yeah, 50 military points to force a wall breach just seems silly, because you're going to spend 50 military points to make the breach, then 5 military points to assault, and then you're going to lose tons of men. Just seems like a... Granted, military points are probably the least valuable of the 3, but still... For 50 military, you could roll a general, who will live probably 20 to 40 years. Synop. That's what I'm missing. Thank you. I had a feeling I was missing at least one. Yeah, so we're at 3 reasons right now. And I believe that once I transfer some of this stuff to... Okay, that's already occupied by the Mamluks. This one is occupied by Savoy. Yeah, okay. And then we probably had taken like, yeah, he wouldn't, yeah, that was the exact peace deal right there. So 79 peace offer value. We need to hold this for 3 months. So let's just do a little quick check to make sure our armies aren't in like crazy stupid position. And who knows, maybe we'll get another siege done or two as well. Maybe we can even take a little bit more. We got 57% there, 64% over here. Can't get onto that province just yet. We could get up onto here, but that's a level 4 fort. It's going to be rather slow going, I think. We're going to have to redo the movement of merchants. We're going to have to redo the movement of our... What are they called? Ships? All that kind of crap. There's a lot. There's a lot to be done, but I think that it's going to be for the best. And also we have the ability to take tech. I remember in January we took tech. The Demi are currently loyal. They'll still be loyal. There was like absolutely no chance that I could get my piety down to negative piety. Regulus Bratus and Mehur 818, Delmonic 97, Super Ramby, resub from MCD3VI. Thank you all for subbing and resubbing. Yes, we have 86,000 sailors. They can't be trained to hold a gun. No. They only row boats out in the water because they're silly little foolish people. Anyway, I was gonna get a claim, and I remember I had threatened for war on that. I wanted to get a claim on Kalat, but I can't currently get a claim on Kalat because I can't. I guess we just keep that merchant, or they keep that diplomat there for a few months. This guy on the Ottomans, I think I'm going to take claims. I will take claims this time before we transfer territory to our subjects. You were spying on Pomerania, I think, for a tech discount. Annoyingly, he is counter-espionaging me, because why wouldn't he? Pizza Guy Mike! Welcome. Thank you to Sub Club. Best club. And Blarg. Blarg 171. I like that sound effect. Alright, we're making pretty good money. That's 580 ducats from trade. We were making more after...
9,000!
Thank you for everything.
You guys, I don't know if you guys like that or not. I think it's hilarious. I've got like, there's like 3 random ones for resubbers. It's only for if you're a resub. When you resubscribe, you get the special, or not special, but at least different sound effects. So really, I don't want to do anything except for just let some time pass until then. So I guess let's do that then. We'll just stay put and do a little bit of looting. Loot the crap out of Constantinople. We will do some loot here. We've already sieged that one down. We'll shuffle these guys over so they can both get some loot in on the first. David for death. OP, please nerf. Am I forgetting anything? I think we're ready to go. Okay. Let's unpause. People want access. Haha, very funny. I don't think we have any cores are not being done. I don't think I want to pay for that. Our fortress is under siege in Dalmatia. And it looks like we just won a new siege here. You know what I'm going to do is make sure that I transfer any provinces that I'm not planning on taking to Savoy, so that if he tries to unsiege stuff, it'll take longer. I am taking those 2, that one. I'm not taking Tarnovo or Pluz. This can get transferred. I'm not taking Edirne. I'm not taking Constantinople. And then all the rest of this, I don't think there's any chance that he's going to actually siege it, so we don't need to transfer it. But anything over here... except for things that I plan on taking myself. Okay. What's Savoy's overextension? It's not too bad right now. He's at 0.92. He ends up at like 0.7, like 70% or 80%, somewhere around there. It would be kind of nice if I could get a navy over or an army over that way to help out with that rebellion before it takes Mantua. Oh well. If it falls, it falls. He's not going to like break to rebels or anything. Alright. Of course you want a seat in Parliament. Chongchong. High Development Province wants a seat in Parliament. Of course, yeah. They do that up. That event fires seems to fire all the time. Oh yeah, I remember this. Sneaky bastard. This sneaky bastard has a navy down here, and he's been beating up on mine. Oh wait, he had already done that. Never mind. Crap. He had already beaten up on them something fierce. I was hoping we could avoid that this time around, but no. Alright, just a couple more months then.
Bob,
Nice.
Can you do a live stream where you read us a nighttime story?
A nighttime story. Why on earth do you want to hear a nighttime story? It's a curious request. Okay, there is no more loot to be had here for the most part. Let's head to here. That army's going to go take care of that. Saxon East cedes lands to Frankfurt. Fantastic. I approve. Loot is being had. Not that I don't know why I'm worried about loot. You know why I know. Actually, that's not true. I do know why I'm worried about loot. It's because I just got done recording the Kingdom of Might, where I need money. I need them monies. Poland now have their independence guaranteed by Austria. Okay, sure. Norway is now cited some sort of casus belli against that other guy. Norway is attacking Sweden because he's got particularists, evidently. Alright, fair enough. Good luck. Cheers, mate. Catalonia with 55k troops. March around, suffering a little bit of attrition. Ottomans are slowly sieging back some of the stuff up here that doesn't matter at all. It's worth almost no war score. And my diplomat just died. I'm pretty sure he was a lower priced guy. I forget, were we integrating somebody? We must be. We're probably integrating multiple people. That's right, I had paused integration because I needed this guy to finish his core. He hadn't finished it yet. Gotcha. Guess we take the half-price trader. Always nice when your neighbors fight each other. So this is good though. We've won one more siege than we had in the previous stream, in the previous thing. It looks like this army is definitely going to lose due to the reinforcements that just arrived. Nice 8 there, Mr. Savoy man. Maurizio. Not rolling so hot now. Take that other fort too, please. Alright, we're going to take a backup save here. This is 1699 1201. Respawn institution. We're going to spawn the institution. It's going to happen. We meet all of the criteria, and this time we have a much better chance of doing it. Again, just to make sure that people don't get confused by this, I was having discussion even with someone who I think should probably know. Got into not like an argument or anything, but like a very. It's very easy to misunderstand these tooltips, these specific ones like this, because basically all the game is doing is just reading the code and then like going blah, tooltip. But the tooltip, it's not like organized or made into a way that's easy for non-engineer / coder people to like really understand clearly, I think. So just to parse this one more time, the year is at least 1700. I think everyone can understand that, right? It's pretty obvious. Second condition is we got a green check. That means we meet the condition, okay? That's your proof that you meet the condition, the green check mark. Pontiniac is in Ryukyu's capital area. We talked about this on Tuesday. Capital area is not to be confused with areas, as in like the things that normally make up states in the game, because that would make way too much sense. No. Capital area is any land that is touching your capital via direct adjacency in a contiguous connection, including across straits. So, not across sea tiles. It does spread outside of the actual area that your state capital or your capital is in. So basically everything for me...
9,000!
Jesus, is that loud? It scares the hell out of me every time. Barquism, 16 months. I need to go turn that thing down. That thing is scary. Scary. It freaks me out, man. Okay. So, talk about institutions, right? So again, it's got to be connected to your capital area. So everything on my island is in the same, is part of the capital area. Every single province is eligible. Pontiniac is not an island. That does not mean, I mean, this is an island, right? It's a big, huge island off the coast of Asia. That's not what it's talking about. It's talking about one province minor islands that have no other provinces that touch them. That is an island as far as the game is concerned. Is in a state, so the province in question has to be an actual full state, can't be a territory.
So is that a no to out story time?
Read you a nighttime story. I don't know. I mean, that it seems very strange. Probably not. I think no. I'm sorry. And then of the one that's actually confusing the most is one of the following must be true. Either the province has a seat in parliament. Check. Done. We win. We've got it. Sold. Or, if you don't have a seat in parliament, then if you have a university, check, done, sold, you've got it. Or, all of the following must be true. Pontiniac is on the continent of Europe, it has 20 development, and your ruler is really, really, really good. It's not all of those things, it's one of those first three needs to be true. One of the following must be true. And what's confusing about this one is one of the following must be true, all of the following must be true. You just read the part of the bottom and think, okay, so I have to have a really good leader? No. Okay, so, but you can see the green check where it says one of the following must be true. You can tell by the green check that we do meet the criteria, so just trust me when I say that we can spawn it. Anyway, I feel like that's worth talking about because, again, a lot of people seem to get confused by it. Okay, so we got our save. We're going to hopefully win this siege, 78%. Bumping up to 90-something. Excellent. So now we have even more reasons for peace. We could take even more land. We'll have to think about that after we spawn the institution. Let's get all the way up to like the 30th. I'm glad to see that we got that save. Or got that siege. I'm very tired right now. It's a weird thing. Normally I'm not this tired on a Thursday night for streaming, but it's been a very busy day. And I'm exhausted. So probably gonna go for like a normal human like amount of time in this stream instead of going like 7 hours. Just saying. We could try to go for another one of these interior forts. Maybe. Let's just see what he's willing to agree to right now. So right now he's willing to agree to a 91% peace deal. Nice. So we have 12 extra war score to work with at the moment. And are you ticking up? In 2 months. 2 more months we'll have an extra 1 war score. So we might wait till February the 1st to peace out. It's possible. Okay, we're just going to the 30th. And we're going to take one final backup save, just because, you know, got to be careful about them squirrels. AC 99, 12, 30. And now it needs to spawn. Didn't spawn. The hell? It's supposed to spawn the first time. Every time. Now here's where, if it doesn't spawn like right away, I'm just gonna get really mad.
Did you read Morning Star yet?
Morning Star. That's the third one, Ben? Yeah, I've read. I'm 90% through the third book. Morning Star's part of Red Rising, isn't it? Or is that a different book? Yeah, Alfred, about half of my audience is from Europe, so it doesn't surprise me when I do late night streams. It's actually a surprisingly big cutoff of people. All right, so let's test the theory. People were saying, but I want to prove it. I want to showcase it. So we're gonna let the institution spawn again. Let's check the province. I should have checked it last time. Never mind. See, it's the very first time. It's the very first time. Where was this on Tuesday? What the hell, man? See, that's the event you want to see. Tooltip's way different. Look at that luck. You were here. It was really the very first. It was the second time, but this is the very first reload. It's pretty good. Pretty good. It's exciting. First time, every time. Exactly. Can you believe it? How many times did we do it? Last time, and then bam, done. So we get 100 of each monarch point. We are not going to have space for the admin. Highveld's producing salt. That's kind of funny. So, let's go check where it spawned. Spawned in Kutai. At little 20 development province with the seat of parliament. Sweet. Alright. I think we take tech. Pretty sure there's no way I'm going to get any other discounts right now, so we'll take the admin tech. Okay. Then before we take dip, I'm going to accept the event. We need to spend our 20 extra prestige that we just got. Which subject is being unruly right now? Senwei is, we're going to want to buy him down to loyalty soon, so we'll placate him a little bit. Or we could just spend money. How many actual loans is that? 2, so that buys me 10%. Yeah, we'll placate once. Then we'll take the event. Tai gets Beacon of the Enlightenment until the end of the game, giving the following effects. Monthly autonomy change minus 0.05. Cool. So that specific province, for some reason, has monthly autonomy change minus 0.05. Okay. Very first time, absolute pure luck, we spawned the institution. Crazy, I know. And we're now into the 1700s. Cool, huh? Okay, no, and no, and I know about that, and so we're not going to convert everything. You can make states. I have 1 state slot free right now because we were going to move our capital. That's why. I think. No, I just took admin tech, which gave us tons of states. Great. Alright, well, I think we do take... Do we even take military tech yet? I think we're doing a military... No, I'm done with military ID group. Never mind. Yeah, we take the tech. Ooh, fortresses are... Nice. And this one, I think we take as well. 15 years ahead of time. Sweet. So that was the final institution of the game. No more worrying about institutions. Now we can safely peace out, or I think we're probably better off waiting 1 more month. This is so silly. Why paradox? Why? Why do you do this? Every month that you obtained the war goal, war score takes up by 0.4, but it only rounds down to the nearest integer. So it goes, in the first 2 months you have it, nothing. 3rd month you get 1%. 4th month, still 1%. 5th month, 2%. then it's 3 more months. So it's like 3rd month, 5th month, 8th month, 10th month, 12th month. Like, it's just, why? Why not just make it like 0.5 or 0.25? Like some number that makes more sense than 0.4. Ah. Anyway, so if we wait 1 more month, we get 1 more % war score from ticking war score. We actually have negative war score from battles, which sort of sucks. Which is surprising. I'm probably not going to stay that way for long, though, the way that my 2 marches are lining up 135,000 troops on the Ottomans there. Yeah, we'll definitely wait 1 more month then. Okay, and the plutocratic coup is on its way down, and we took tech across the board, so we don't need them to be loyal anymore. I think we'll take some money from them. You can get a 5% tech reduction with the debate. Yeah, but we already did the debate for integration. It's gonna be a long time till we can do another debate. I'm not gonna wait 8 years to take tech. No way. Anyway, so as soon as the Senwi has finished his core of this place, which will be done sometime soonish, then we will feel free to actually fully integrate him. He does have some stuff there. We've got to do a lot of stuff, a lot of messing about with states and territories and stuff. But for now, let's just go 1 more month. Let's watch our subjects kick the Ottomans' butt. You got this, boys. Maurizio. Roll better than a 1 and a 4, please. Roll a 9. There's an 8. It's pretty good. We'll take the 8. And there's the 9. My boy. It's my boy Maurizio. Kill those Ottoman. 1.34 war score. Thank you. Ottomans tell us about abolitionism. The price of slaves has gone down. How dare they? I make slaves. What happened to the nobility? You do not have the nobility estate when you are a constitutional monarchy, which we switched to a little while ago. Okay. I think we're just waiting until... Oh, nice! 83-day siege of a level 4 fort. Thank God for that tech, right? Making it obsolete. That's so good! Things are going really well. See, all we had to do on Tuesday was just stop. Sometimes the game says, like, just, you know, stop. Come back later. You're all out of luck today. That was our 2% war score. That's awesome. And even though we're not going to act on it, I think what we can do, based on these zones of control, is we can go and march onto some extra provinces as well. And put some pressure onto them. Get some more occupied and besieged provinces points. He might even just be shattering right here. I wonder if my subjects are going to be smart enough to track him down. Probably not. Alright, so we're at 82 war score. At that much, he might... damn it! That's right, I had to reload the save. I hate that! You're supposed to remember my save stuff, game. It does, except for when you copy the save file. I don't really understand how that works. I mean, I literally copied the save file. You would assume that it would somehow know. Okay, I remember 79 was the right number. And then a second ago, he was willing to go to like 91? Now he's willing to go all the way past 94. We can get a 96% peace deal against him right now. But that army, man. I forgot Byzantium? What? I don't care about... I'm not going to release Byzantium. Oh gosh, please don't start asking for me to release little tiny nations again. No. Nope, nope, nope. That's not the goal. That's not what we're going to do with it. No, we're using client states. We've talked about this last time. We're taking all of his forts so that the next war, after his ruler dies, Mr. Padishah Mustafa II, with his just -2 national unrest trait, is dead, so that we can then make him die a fiery death due to him not having any forts and not having any, what's it called? Any stuff and things. Words are hard, man.
I think they mean Constantinople/Istanbul.
Oh, you mean the capital? No, we're not going to take the capital. Capital provinces have a base cost of +5, and then they have +7 extra for being the capital. So that's an extra 7 base war score cost to take the capital. If you take the capital against another nation, and you do it frequently, then every single war, you're increasing the total war score cost of that country. So looking at this, he's worth 731 war score right now. Every time you take the capital, you're increasing that number by an extra 7% because that 7% base war score cost value migrates to another province. So since I know I'm going to be up against the clock with actually full integrating this guy, we don't want to take the capital in the first war. We would rather have Burgas. The reason why we're taking Burgas, there's no fort there. We're taking Burgas so that the next time we go to war with the Ottomans, we can just stage a massive kill stack directly adjacent to the capital and just go, bam, take the capital, immediately get a ticking war score using the Imperialism CB, since it's based on capital occupation, and then go from there. There's other options for provinces we could take, but they are higher development or cross straits, so Burgas is the best staging ground for invading the capital. So, yeah, I think we wait a little bit longer. Like, there's no real hurry right this second. I want to get a few more armies into position. We can get a little tiny bit more of a reason for peace if we put troops on his province, his forts. There's also a chance here Catalonia will go and stack wipe him. David for Death, OPP's Nerf, subscriber, Dark Dagger 22, resub. Pizza Guy Mike, if I've already mentioned your names, thanks again for subbing. That will be 26,000 cannons that I think my subject's going to go ahead and murder. Is that our buddy? No, that's Ignacy Canals. That is not Maurizio. Lemson truce has expired. Mustafa II trying to bravely lead his armies against the Ryukyu onslaught. It's going to fail. Okay, another 6,000 cannons are dead. And it looks like he's shattering to right there. He will be there on the 15th. Oh, get him! Kill him! Magdeburg's declared a war. Stack wipe it. One stack! Look, it's the victorious Savoyard army. 1,000 brave infantry just murdered 60,000 Ottoman troops. That's glorious. Oh, that's great. Anyway, that certainly gave him a little bit of war exhaustion there. Alright, so on the 25th, that army will be into position. This army will get where it's going by April the 12th. These are already here. I think we're probably ready for our peace now. I think chances are pretty good he's willing to accept a 100% peace deal now. Yeah, he's close enough. You know, we'll take it. We'll take a 99. That's good enough. Let's not wait one more month just for that. Okay, so I don't want war reps. I was just checking to see how much. So we were at 79 right now. I think what we want to do is try to take as much value out of him as we can. I'm going to take a little tiny bit of extra time. See, like, toward the end of the stream the other day, I was really tired, and I tend to make mistakes, more so while tired, and you know, you shouldn't really play while tired. It's sort of dumb. But, like, these big peace deals are very important, and what we want to do is take provinces that have good value, so preferably things that have autonomy. Does he have, like, every single province given to an estate? Looks like he does. Provinces that have high autonomy have a modifier to their war score cost. So, from local autonomy, minus 2.69 local autonomy. So you get more of the overall development from the country for less war score. And if we really wanted to min-max, I suppose, I don't think the game keeps track of, like, the decimal places. which is sort of stupid, actually. Province war score costs 3.75. Maybe it does. Maybe it actually does update. Sometimes I feel like the... Yeah, I think it is. It must be, because that one's changing. But if it's going to do that, why not just show the actual number? At least put like 1 decimal place there. Anyway, maybe we just make it simpler and just go for 1 more fort in here. Aleppo, maybe? Problem is that if I try to take those forts, then my subject won't be able to core the land. I know I wanted to give this land to the Mamluks because I wanted to make this into an actual state. Let me see if I can find another state that I'd like to actually turn into a real state. There's 49 development here. Yimbo Slice. Thanks for your subscription. 70 development in this state. That is a good one. We're already taking that. I haven't started the integration of the Mamluks yet, have I? I don't think I have.
Stream Hype Arumba Excite.
I think we take more land and just give it to the Mamluks. This coastal stuff over here. $74, $61. Of course, there's the 97. And we're hoping someday that this land just gets like returned to the Mamluks, but I'm going to integrate him. Alright, I suppose I'll take a little bit more of the Mamluks land. Whatever Mamluks already has core on. It's coastal. I wasn't expecting to be able to take all this extra stuff. How's that look? I mean, it looks hideous as hell, I know, but... we don't have to take land for the Mamluks, but since I know I'm going to integrate him next, I kind of want to do that, you know? Alright, well, I'm going to just say that we got to move on, because we've been playing for our 45 minutes now, and it's time to move on, I think. Worst case scenario, if it doesn't work out, I can always roll back, right? Okay, so this does require me to move my capital as soon as we're done with this war. So let's do that. Emissary authority has just expired. Fantastic, cool. We are going to send our peace deal now. Please tell me I did it right. Savoy got the 1 province there, so we can transfer. I didn't miss any forts, doesn't look like. Mamluks got the 1 province, which is good. Yeah, I think I did it right. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so next then. First things first. Before I forget, because I did this last time, we have 73 spy network strength. 20 plus 25 plus 30 is 75. So if I spy for 2 months, I can get 3 claims. Those claims aren't, like, super useful. But, like, a claim on the capital for sure would be nice if I'm... Well, if I were planning on taking it in the next war, which I don't think I am. We want to find provinces that have high development that I think I'll take in the next war. Which is basically any province except for the capital. So, Biga, 22 development. We're definitely taking coastline. Let's get a claim on... Biga, who'd have... Well, actually, estuaries would be great. Do estuaries even factor into war score cost? They really should. They kind of do. From local trade power plus 3.2. Yeah. What is that math anyway? Like 48.6 trade power turns into 32. Well, I think we want to claim on this. Well, never mind, I can't claim that province in particular. Maybe next time. Mechanic. Already took that one. Ragusa is pretty decent. Alright, we'll take a claim on this. We'll take a claim on Edirne. No, Biga. And then in 2 months, we'll get our claim on Hennick. Okay, before I forget, we're going to go to Persia. We need to threaten war with Persia in a moment. I want to make sure that I'm not actually over 100% overextension. It's showing like I'm at 191, which is not true. We're fine, don't worry. So Savoy, you need to take some land off my hands, please. You're going to take... I'm going to get one more claim on Kennick. I need to keep one province. Just hold on to one singular province over here. It's like I'm going to hold on to Trebizond for a month or two. That's awfully high overextension for the Mamluks. That's right, I gave them all of Ethiopia. Oopsie. Uh-oh, he hasn't even started this core. That's not a good sign. Is he out of admin points? He hasn't started 2 cores? Crap. Alright, what about Savoy? I have faith in you, Savoy. You're gonna have to take this land for me. It'll be fine. Take Sugla. 56% overextension. Take Mentis. Corfu. He's fine. See, look at this. He can handle it all. 95%, no problem. No big deal. Now, this is a core of the Mamluks, so he can handle that one for sure. I like how taking a province and then giving them their own core back lowers their liberty desire. Okay. This will cause them to become overextended. Well, you're not wrong. I mean, a little bit. Just a little bit overextended. I mean, I could core some of it myself. I need a day here to let that number get up to date. Apparently a province is changing religion on us. Okay. Okay, our overextension is at 126. Now we need to create a client state. But in order to do that, we have to move our capital. Jerusalem gives you a missionary. Well, it's a good thing we're integrating the Ottomans soon. We don't care to convert stuff, but it's fine. Okay, so last time we made the decision to move our capital here because we wanted to be able to create client states that were going to touch... Like, we want to be able to create client states outside of the region of... Like, over here, basically. Right? Asia. But I wanted my capital to be in the English Channel, and we did move our stuff around, and we made more money that way. I don't know, though. I have never converted. I have never converted a single province on my own in this entire campaign. We're a live and let live type country. We just let people can believe whatever the hell they want. It's fine. As long as they just, you know, bend the knee. That's all I have to do. Just bend the knee. So the drawback to Zealand when we tried it last time was that we end up spending 250 admin instead of 200. If we move it to London, it's only 200. So the question is, what's worth more? 50 admin points, or the ability to create client states potentially like over here, not now, but after we make a contiguous long connection to them. So it doesn't do functionally anything for me right now. And we're really only talking about like I can create a client state anywhere in this region right now, at all. But I can't create client states in Africa. I can't create client states in Asia. Those are the drawbacks to it, right? Like I can't create one in overseas provinces. That's the map mode we need, overseas. So right now, because my capital is in the province of Pontiac, I can create client states anywhere in the continent of Asia and anywhere that has a contiguous land connection to my capital via straight crossings. So because my capital is on an island, it's just Asia. But if I move my capital to the English Channel, and we put it on Great Britain, again, same problem. No contiguous connection, because there's no strait. But if we put it in like Antwerp or Holland or whatever, then eventually there will be a connection, and then Asia will eventually become eligible again. You say it's just 50 points, but I don't know that it's really worth that hassle. Why not make a client state now before you move? Well, I don't have any cores. I don't have any land over here. I mean, yes, we're about to gain a relationship slot. Another one. One client state, one relationship slot is going to be right here in this region. The other is going to be done as soon as this enemy finishes his core in this province. It's the only core he still needs, and then we can click the button. He's really close. We could sit over the relationship limit for a month or two, or maybe I could. There's no way I could actually get my overextension below 100%. And then just wait a couple months, is there? No, I've got to get rid of some more of this land. I can't wait. But for like 6 months, yes, we could create a client state up here. I don't have a good location to do it from, but I could create one. I've already got Bob's Persian Cancer. He's going to eat Persia. The problem is I don't have any like land without a core in it, and that's one of the principal advantages to releasing a client state, is you give them like a really high development province and they just get an instant free core, which is great. Instant 0% autonomy in a high development province that you just conquered. No unrest, no problems at all. Wait a minute, holy crap. If I did the peace deal a little bit different, and I took like a couple provinces from here, or over here, I could just release another client state like right now. Wait a second. We could actually use this coastline as a staging ground. I could release the client state from like right here, and then hopscotch him through all the way back up into there. That's kind of funny. Yeah, you're right. Fine. We'll do Zealand. We'll do Zealand as the capital. Let's just say that that decision's settled. The next question is, do we want to release a client state now over in Asia, since I know it's going to be a long time till I can do it again? Nubulus? Nublus? You mean Nablus? That's true. I wouldn't be able to give him any other land right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm already going to have one near the Ottomans. I don't know why we would need one in this province. I'm just going to sit on this for a couple months and then transfer it to the Mamluks as soon as they finish a core down here. It shouldn't take long. They have administrative ideas. They core very quickly. Looks like that one will be done probably very, very, very soon. So... no, if I were to release another client state, I am leaning on, like, maybe having one in the Ming area. I just don't like the idea of not having another person, because once we finish the integration of Hisenwi, I'm not going to have anyone to feed land to over here. I don't really want to release a subject. I know, they have cores, right? Oh, you can release Ming, or Min, or Yan, or something Wong, or whatever. You know, you can release some little subject. I don't care about that. I want them to be a client state with administrative ideas and client state ideas. But I don't necessarily want them to be in a region that competes with my trade. So, the Beijing node would be a great spot for them. What do you guys think about this? Let's just do a quick poll. So the idea would be that we would release a subject in Asia, and then still release another subject over here, so we get it below 100% overextension. We would be over the relationship limit for maybe a year at most, while we finish the integration of Hisenwi, which is going to cost me like 12 Diplo points. But what we get is we get another subject over here to feed lands to, outside of Bob's Persian Cancer. I need somebody to help me In the next war with Ming, I'm going to be able to take probably 200% war score worth of territory, because I've got level 2 administrative efficiency and I've got diplomatic ideas. So province war score cost is really low. I can take way more land than I can actually stomach as far as overextension goes. So I'm going to need a client state to help me eat Ming. The argument is that, what I was just saying, I can't conquer Ming stupid fast by myself. I need somebody to help hold the overextension. I can take more land than I can bite off more than I can chew. Let's put it that way. I'm going to say that that's a decent option. It's only a territory. It's downstream from all of the nodes that I'm going to care about for trade, and we'll have him expand that way. He'll go through Xi'an, through Yumen. Basically, he's just going to keep on going slightly south and then north and west. He's not going to touch Girin. He's not going to touch Hangzhou, or any of that stuff. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to just say it's the right thing. We need an idea for this guy. What's his name going to be? Also, we should raise autonomy here before we do it. Bob's what? Bob's Mingen? Bob's Ming? Ming never had the, what's it called? That thing that they get. The Mandate of Heaven. Bob's Mandate? I don't want to be racist with her name. No, we're just gonna call him Bob's Mandate. And what did we decide? I've already forgotten now. Since Tuesday, did we want to do a republic? I think we wanted to do a republic, right? Because then we can actually change their leader if we don't like them. No, I can't remember. No, we're not gonna call it Bob's Rice Field. God, you guys are horrible, Twitch. Settle down, folks. Come on. All right. The question at hand is, do we want to have the Republic or do we want to do Dynasty? We don't have to worry about accidentally getting a personal union and not being able to integrate them because we're Sunni. But Republic, I'm pretty sure you're allowed to change their governor. Is that true? I forgot. I don't know. I don't. This is information. It's not something I store. I just don't remember. Okay, good. I got approval or not approval, but what's the right word for it? Bob's Mandate. No, I'm not too short on royal marriages. It's not a big deal, usually. I mean, a consort is sometimes quite nice, but we've got a couple that are willing to do it with us. Bob's Mandate. Affirmation. I guess, yeah, we'll just say heavenly. I don't want to spend a lot of time thinking about it. I really just want to, I want to get going, you know? I just found out that I'm gonna have access to the patch, like... Anyway, so I kind of want to, you know, get some gameplay in. I don't know if you could hear me. It might not have actually gone through the noise gate, as I whispered. Anyway, Bob's Mandate has been released. Hello, Bob's Mandate. Welcome to the world. You don't have 12 unrest. What are you talking about? It's crazy talk. Separatism? That doesn't make sense. That's so racist. Bob's Cryant State. Because they're horrible. Stop it, Twitch. Settle down, Twitch. It didn't go through the noise gate? Okay, good. Then I won't get in trouble. Alright, so we released a client state. Let's go ahead and put one more backup save here. Papa Michael. Little dog pig. Thank you for subscriptions. It's Peter. Did I miss you? I'm sorry, Peter. Yimbo Slice, Dogs and Bones, Sticky, Cannon Fodder. All of you, thank you for the things and stuff that you've done. Okay, next we're ready to move our capital then. We decided on Zealand, even though it's going to cost extra points. Alright, so that's done. Now our overseas perspective is completely different. We can release over here now. And we decided that the province we were going to release from last time was, I think, Sinop. Let me just do a quick confirmation. I may have taken more provinces than last time. Maybe there's a better one now. Yeah, I think Sinop's going to be where we do it. I can't think of any other argument for doing it anywhere else, really, that makes sense. So, let's give him a fort in his capital. Can't count on him. No, Sinop's not on a different continent. My capital's in Europe now. This whole region is considered to be part of Europe. So, alright, we'll release another client state. And then this one, I'm just going to stick with the name we had last time. Because I don't want to think about it. And I think we decided that, like, a purplish color was good, right? It's easy to see in this area. Now again, oh, and this is so much better. I'm so glad I re-rolled, or like rolled back. Look at this. So because we didn't do this 6 months ago, like we did on Tuesday, look at this client state. I already have all three techs at level 24, so when I release the client state, he matches my tech. So he's automatically tech 24. Look at the ledger. We're probably one of the only countries in the world with this many techs. 72, 72, 72, 72. So there's me, Naples, and now my 2 client states are also tied for first for tech. Which is fantastic. Right? 614 for his leader. And this guy's got a 113. Not the best. And then they take ideas. They've got 77, 7, 7, 7, and 4. And it should be the exact same over here. It's just based on how much stuff you have. So now he's got 4 into economic, and I think when we spawned him on Tuesday, he only had 2 into economic. Not that that makes a huge difference, but the tech difference is going to be great. The reason for making it into a republic is because when we look at Bob's mandate, there is a button in here, in theory, to replace governor. In theory. Somebody lied to me. There's no button in here. There's no button in here to replace our governor. That's only for colonial nations. So in that case, this is wrong. We shouldn't do this. They should not do that. They should be a monarchy, so we can get royal marriages. Royal marriages improve better relations over time, which gives us a better ability to negate aggressive expansion. Twitch chat, you lied to me. All right. Let me check one something. Place relative on throne. Is it in there and I'm just blind? Both the overlord and the subject must be monarchies. Yeah, no, we're not though. They are a republic, I am a monarchy, so that's not true. This one, you can replace governor. I was just told in Twitch chat that you have replaced governor on republics. That's the only reason that we chose them. So, let's just do a real quick thing. I mean, Preliminary votes are in. 2/3 to 1/3. All right. Trust but verify. That's a good argument. Oh God. Damn it! You guys are gonna hate me. You guys are gonna hate me. Oh, jeez. You'll see why in a second. So I took a save before the peace deal with the Ottomans. And I took a save after releasing Bob's Mandate. I did not take one in between. Which means we get to redo the Ottoman peace deal. Again! Isn't that great news? Well, hey, but we did learn some things. We learned some things that are important. We learned that the Mamluks are kind of overextended right now.
Controller. Catches all the squirrels.
I am very good at catching squirrels, you're right. At this point, we're getting very good at this peace deal, though. I mean, we know where, like, all the forts are in his entire country. Maybe we do it a little bit different this time around, because we know that, we could release a client state. Maybe there's like a higher development province I can give him to. My argument for not taking interior or Ottoman land was because I wanted to like reduce his supply limit and stuff. Sorry, his naval force limit, and also because my subjects can't court right away. But if we took this and released him from here, then he could court. Yeah, I don't think we take any of that Mamluk stuff over there. Or rather, we only want to take stuff that's like already his core. Like, we're not going to take Gaza. There's no point in taking Gaza. Or is there? Well, if we do take Gaza... No, we don't need to. We can return the core of Jerusalem even if the Mamluks don't have adjacency because it's their core. We're just allowed to. Alright, if I remember correctly, the peace deal last time was this, and then we took like these two. And then apparently something else. I'm missing something. This one. And apparently something else. Maybe it was this one? I think that was the peace deal before. Let's not take Bardia. Wait, Bardia was a Mamluk core? It was. We know the Mamluk... I was planning on giving these to the Mamluks, and the Mamluks can't actually take this, so let's not take those. I would rather get, like, more Mamluk cores back. Why is that worth so much war score? We should give this to me, so we have better administrative efficiency. I don't think we need Nablus or Gaza. Do we want to take anything else, like, to try to get, like, a higher development start for our subject that's going to be inside the Ottomans? Like, I could maybe squeeze out getting this. That's weird. Why on earth am I allowed to just, like, take this one out of nowhere for no reason at all? Just, like, give me that one province. I can't core it. None of my subjects can core it. What? Why am I allowed to take that? That's really weird. If I took that, I don't see how my subject could core anything, though. So that doesn't make sense. I'm starting to rethink my idea about like giving more land back to the Mamluks. Originally, I was thinking that the Mamluks would rebel against the Ottomans. The separatists would spawn, and then they would return territory to the Mamluks. But I think I'm probably going to integrate him before that can happen. So it's kind of tempting to like return stuff to the Mamluks. Then again, taking this land is not going to, like, weaken the Ottomans at all. No. It doesn't weaken the Ottomans. The Ottomans already have a core on it. That's fine, but it doesn't weaken the Ottomans. And a client state will get a core on it just the same as the the Mamluks would get a core on it. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to spend this extra 20 war score that we have, I think, trying to take more forts from him, and by giving them to my subject, my soon-to-be subject. One of these days, I'll find some peace deal that we can stick with. What about that? That's freaking beautiful. It's so much better, isn't it? Right? Because look, I can release out of Aleppo. Or not even out of Aleppo. Well, if I want him to be able to core everything, it would have to be adjacent. So I'd have to probably release down here. That gets me 2 more of his forts, which is so much more significant, I think, than like taking a little bit of coastal development from him. This is a better peace deal, I think. We're going to integrate the Mamluks like really, really, really fast. Integration cost for the Mamluks is not very high. It's 624 points, and even with annexed subjects penalty right now, we're probably going to integrate it like 7 per month. So that's like 100 months, 6 years. It's going to be done. Now I'm going to go with this. I like this peace deal a lot better. I'm actually kind of glad that the thing happened. We're going to peace out now. And if you're just now joining and wondering why the hell I keep on doing the same peace deal over and over again, it's because Twitch lied and said that you could totally replace governors with the with republics. You guys were wrong. You guys need to study up on the wiki. Alright, this time I'm taking a backup save of the post-Ottomans thing, so we'll never have to do that again. Ever, 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 never, ever. And we've already made these decisions, so we know what we're going to do. We're going to go over here. We're going to raise autonomy. We're going to release client state. We're going to call it Bob's Mandate. And then we're going to make it not our dynasty, but a local dynasty, so that if we need to, we can enforce our dynasty on them. And we're going to keep it a monarchy so we can get royal marriages. Royal marriages lead to 2 things. Number 1, better relations over time. And number 2, they lead to consorts. So we don't have to worry about being in a regency. Kaiton113, resub for 4 months. Thank you. And we got burgers here. We could have squeezed out one more province. We could have cut them in half a bunch of different ways. Would have been nice. And actually, I think I can even release this guy right now, which is kind of interesting. Part of the reason why I moved my capital on Tuesday, and then also just now, has been because I needed to in order to release a client state. But if I couldn't release him from my current capital, do we even need to move our capital? Yet? We finished the integration of Betsimisaraka. That was the primary reason that I was holding off. So many decisions to be made, man. Well, either way, I know I can release the client state. So here now we have place relative on throne. We can force him to have a different ruler if we're not happy with him. Tech 24s. This guy rolled a 5-3-4. Unfortunately, that guy actually is Sunni. They're both Sunni. Really? This land actually was Sunni? No. Oh, okay. Apparently they're just going to be our religion. Sweet. It's great. You rolled a 4-1-4. It's not bad. I'll take it. Alright, so Bob's Border Gore, you get land now. You get Araka. Now, technically, I am better at holding on to overextension than they are. I think. Or do they? I think they have full influence. They do not. Really? Sorry, not full influence. Yeah, he has full humanist. That's what I was talking about. Yep. He's fine at it. Uh-oh. 94%? No! I can't give him all of it! I gotta sit on 14. I'm not actually overextended right now, so it's fine. Have to wait for him to core land, though. That should be everybody marching. You need to go to Chesapeake Bay, I think it was. Pretty far away. Crap! This time around I forgot to fabricate claims in the Ottomans. Damn it! See, if it's not one thing, it's another. Like, it's just too many different things to remember. Last time I got 2 claims on, like, I don't know, Biga. whatever. I still have adjacency up here. It looks like we're getting claims on some trashy provinces up here. A claim is a claim, right? Here, I'll take a claim on this, and a claim on this. That's what I need. Oh well. Okay, we know we're over the relationship limit. We expect it to be. No, I didn't want to claim on Constantinople because I don't plan on taking it in the next war for the reasons I've mentioned. Oh, okay. More possible advisors. That's nice. Okay, so I saw a truce expire earlier, I think with Tlemcen it was. Who's allied with Mali? I need a diplomat back. I need an army to come on over this way as well. Yes, we have 121 years. Well, 120. We have a ton of time. It might not seem like a ton of time, but it's a ridiculously huge amount of time. We're totally fine. Especially now that we have client states. Like, they just radically change the game. Okay, the next question is, do we just move the capital now or not? Here's the reason why I'm considering not moving it now, is that we're making enough money. We're still making money. Sure, we could make more. But I could save those 50 admin points if I find a better capital, like, say, Utrecht instead of Zeeland. It's got 6 more development, which means that it's got more development than my capital, which means that I don't actually have to pay any extra admin to move it. This guy's allied to Sweden and Pomerania. I could totally get to war with this guy, like, really soon, really easy. Kick his butt. And I'm thinking that that's going to be a better approach. Anyway, I'm going to let some time pass. I'm going to wait till we have a diplomat back home. We have access to a lot of states. Got a 47 development state here. Full core. These have a lot of gold in them, but it's pretty low development overall. There's actually some really high development provinces in here, but they're not that good. Like, they're spread out over multiple states, which sucks. There we go. There's one for sure that I want to take, I think. Eventually. Hopefully I remember. Let's wait till Senwi's integrated, then I'll probably spend some time on it. Alright. I'm not playing very fast, I apologize. This whole session's been, like, really slow. Like, slower than I really intend it to be. So, we've been playing for an hour. What? What? What happened? I don't understand, but he was not done coring this yet. Had I accidentally made him loyal, and it ticked? How did that happen? Squirrel! I don't understand. Antwerp is by far the best province in the English Channel to move to in terms of development efficiency. Not that spare monarch points are much of a thing in this campaign. I do not understand why Senwi just got integrated. I must have accidentally made them loyal. I don't know how. And we've been spending points the last 3 months or something. You know what it was? In January, I spent 10 prestige. Sorry, 20 prestige when we got the institution to buy down their Liberty Desire. They were at like 62%. I think I put them at like 52. And then probably when I like released the client states, or after having won the war, or actually, yeah, probably after the peace deal, I bet Savoy and Catalonia demerked, which brought down relative strength of the alliance, and my guess is that he is currently loyal? No, he's not loyal. I don't get it. Suddenly the cost came down by a ton. You can see right here. His core is like 90% complete. Why did the cost come down? Yeah, just cancel annexation as a whole. No, that's obviously not an option, but what is going on? I guess maybe, yeah.
A little too fast today.
He must have, I mean, that's the thing that's popping up in my mind too, is that, yeah, maybe he just took admin tech 17. But why would his administrative efficiency level affect my integration cost? It shouldn't. Enforcing religion doesn't do anything. The problem, he could be at 1,000 Liberty Desire right now, but because we're over 100%, we're going to automatically integrate him in 7 days, no matter what. No, that maybe moving my capital could have maybe affected it. Here, we haven't done anything. I still have all the saves. I didn't mess up. Let's load back like the January 1st save and just see if that number. Let's check his tech level. See if he's on tech 16. See if we can isolate if it's based on moving the capital or if it's just based on him having taken tech 17. If it's based on him having admin tech, I don't understand why. I don't think I can cancel the integration policy. I'm pretty sure we're not at a point where I can do that. I am going a little bit too fast today. You're right, Valzron. Okay, so I want to check just this save here. Before the peace deal with the Ottomans, right? Like the 14th time, let's reload the save. We're back at war with the Ottomans again. Yay! My overextension has nothing to do with it. My, yes, overextension affects diplomatic integration because it affects your diplomatic reputation, but he's not being integrated right now. I have him intentionally above 50% Liberty Desire so that he can't be integrated. And right now, see, that's it. It's got to be either he coincidentally just took tech. No, he's got the tech now. Huh. It is. It is moving the capital. But why? What's going on? I don't understand why. Diplomatic annexation costs minus 60%. I currently have same levels of tech. The only thing that's different between this is that are you sure he didn't lose any land to rebels? No, the number was like the cost went down by like 300 down to like 1600 something. All right, let's check a different save. No, the peace deal's not done yet in that save that we just checked. Let's check the one immediately afterward. I think it's moving my capital, but I don't understand why. Overseas used to matter a lot when you were before states, before the whole concept of areas and states. It used to be that distant overseas, yeah, it made a big difference, but why on earth would that make a difference now? It shouldn't. Alright, so we've got post-peace Ottomans before we've released client states. Immediately after the peace deal. I mean, at this point, we just wait a few months, right? Let him finish his core, and then we move our capital. But what I'm trying to figure out is why? It shouldn't make any difference. Now that there are states and estates in there. Yeah, he's still at 97.6%. But now I'm tempted to give him another, like, 500, you know? Like, if I can just move my capital and immediately drop the cost, let's test it. You can see, I mean, it's literally one day later in the game. He's got admin 17. My tech hasn't changed. My overextension doesn't change. But if I move my capital... No, wait a second. I hadn't moved my capital. I never moved my capital. We hadn't moved it. I remember I was just getting done talking about how I was going to probably wait a little bit so that I could maybe move my capital to Utrecht. I hadn't done it in Zealand yet. What in the hell happened in the next couple of days to suddenly... I don't understand. He has no active rebels. Diviet cores expiring? Diviet's the primary culture. His cores should never expire. Diviet is the primary nation of Vietnamese, will never expire. That's what it is. I didn't even realize he had done that. This little shit has a policy on right now. He's got the Diplomatic Defense Act on, and he turned it off. I think he's intentionally trying to screw me. You know, I didn't even realize he was costing me all these extra points. Okay, so I was gonna say it shouldn't have anything to do with the capital. Plus, we hadn't even moved the capital. No. He's got a policy on, and he turned it off. What a little shit. Alright, let's load the current save. Like, the closest to the current one that I can, and maybe this time he won't turn it off? What a little shit. That's just rude. Okay, so... let's roll back, like, 7 days, basically. Actually, I think he had already... turned it off. I need him to finish that core. That's so dumb. It's the same defense. It's the same policy that I have. The Diplomatic Defense Act is the one that gives you an extra diplomatic relationship slot. I don't know why he has it on in the first place, unless he's just trying to be a dick. See? It's the same policy that I have. He's got this on right now. I don't know why. And here, if we check his provinces, we can see he's turned it off. So I've already invested how many extra points? 1910 minus 1653. He's made me spend an extra 257 extra Diplo points. I didn't realize he had turned that policy on. I feel like he shouldn't be allowed to turn that on. If he's loyal, he shouldn't turn that policy on. And he's been loyal for a long time. Alright, one final reload. I'm gonna have to just go back. I'm gonna have to check the previous save. Find the one where he hasn't turned it off yet. It's not it's a real core. If I don't get it right, then I have to core a province that's like 35 development. I want him to finish it. He's got 85 or 89, 90% core is complete already. Wow. This has been like the least productive session in the entire campaign. Almost as unproductive as the one where we just reloaded the game over and over and over again for hours. How far do we have to go back? 1 week. Literally 1 week. We checked this save already. We're ready to go. Diplo points is my primary method of conquest right now. Diplo points are very important. That's why I'm spending time on it. Alright, so as of right now, he's got the damn policy on. And sometime within the next 7 days, he decides to turn it off. So we've got our fallback point. This is before I had released the client states. And before I had given out any of this territory. Oh well. Like I said, I'm getting really experienced with this. Wonder if me releasing extra, like, client states was what triggered him to turn it off. Claims on the Ottomans. Damn it! I can't even... Oh my god! I feel like it's like Groundhog Day, except not any of the fun stuff that he gets to do. I don't get to... I don't get to stuff my face with, like, pastries every morning. I don't get to, you know, splash Ned with whatever, cold water, rob any banks. I don't get to do any of the fun stuff. I just get to do the same thing over and over and over again. Oh, man.
Ryukyu is still the worst color.
Yeah, I mean, it's tempting. How many points did I say he had made me waste? It's like 250? I think it's pretty reasonable to assume at some point in the next X number of years he'll turn it off. Maybe we should keep him disloyal, reload over and over and over again until he stops turning it off, hopefully. And then give him some more land. Like, I could threaten somebody, maybe. Do you have any claims? Like, let's instantly give him another claim if we can. We have no truce with Bengal. Let's attack Bengal and immediately give him, like... Look at this. This guy's got 4 claims on Bengal. Bengal has no allies. Yeah, I'd say that's probably a good target. Let's attack Bengal. Come on, dude. I won't integrate you. I won't integrate you if you just promise me that you're not going to turn that policy off at a mildly inconvenient time. Which is the best possible phrasing, of course. Yeah, I'm not going to roll back 30 months to pause the integration there. No, we're not going to go back 30 months. All right, checklist. First things first, claims. Claims on provinces that I actually think we'll take in this war. We're going to take highest development coastline territory that we're probably going to take this war. So Adiran was one, and Biga. Biga for sure, and Adiran. And that's it. Because unfortunately we already have a claim on... Somehow I have a claim on Gaza. Probably should have taken that in the war since I have a claim on it, but I'm not doing that peace deal again. It's not gonna happen, okay? You can't make me. I will cry if I have to reload that save one more time. Alright, go ahead. Go ahead and tell me what I've already forgotten. Alright, Savoy is established. Yes, let's just take a save after every click. Every decision. Oh, 1700 0318.1 took claims and granted to Savoy. No client states yet. Still have your policy on? Good. Okay, next. What do you think it is that triggered him doing that, I wonder? Next, we're going to do this one. $562. Perfect. You still have that policy on? Good. I mean, I don't think he's going to make any decisions while the game's paused, but still. $1,700.0318.2 created Bob's mandate. I'm literally going to have a backup save for every single one of these decisions. Okay, next. An 050. It's pretty trash. Oh well. It's not that big of a deal. I'm over my relationship limit now. I wonder if me being over my relationship limit makes him consider turning it off. That would be weird, wouldn't it? There's got to be some reason why he would do that. Bob's reloaded save. 51 development region here. I just know I can't give him everything. So I'm trying to decide if maybe I want to keep some of it and core some myself. Weird that it's letting me core these right away. I'll core those two. Sure, there's a reason to create Bob's Mandate. I mean, I don't need to create him right this second. You're right, I don't need to create him right this second, do I? Seriously? Oh my gosh. Today's just a bad day. It's just off. It's just an off day. Can't think straight, man. I don't know. You're right. Now that I'm considering waiting to move my capital to London until I have a better province from the Netherlands, why create Bob's Mandate right now? The whole reason we were making them right now and going over the relationship limit is because I was under the assumption I had to move my capital so that I could create this subject, but I don't need to do that. So you're right. We could hold off on Bob's Mandate. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Just gonna not worry about anything for a second. And we're gonna wait a few days and see if this guy turns that policy off. He just turned it off! I'm gonna try one more thing. I wanna just reload the save before I've released either client state and just let the game run for like a couple weeks and see if me releasing client states is somehow influencing his decision to retract the policy. It could be that somehow me being over the relationship limit, him doing it doesn't affect my relationship limit at all, but he did. It could just be that he turned it on 10 years ago and it just coincidentally is turning off right now.
Okay, campers, rise and shine and don't forget your booties cause it's cold out there today. It's Groundhog's Day.
It's cold out there every day. Oh man. Bob's alternate reality. Roll back 10 years. Honestly, if the ability to earn the achievement gets jeopardized, then that's probably the way to go, but I don't think that's the case. So this is before I've released any subjects. We're currently at 6 out of 7. Let's just wait a week and see if he turns it off still. Yeah. But he's turning that policy off no matter what. Excuse me? Wait, what? That might... What? That might actually work out in my favor? Depending on the timing? So for 10 years, we have increased integration costs of 10%. But I think that the modifier from the Parliament decision is less than 10 years. Where the hell is it? There's a parliamentary modifier in here somewhere. Here it is. Yeah, it's 8 years. So no, that doesn't work out. So, does that mean then that there's just no way to get him to finish this core before he turns the policy off? Let's try one more. I have another idea. Yeah. Clearly the correct... You're right, yes. Clearly the right decision right now is just roll back to 1444. That's the only eligible decision. You're right. Alright, here's my next theory / test. What if we stay at war? Maybe he'll keep it on because the AI thinks being at war is a good reason to have increased scoring cost. I mean, we pieced the Ottomans out on March the 17th. And if you guys recall, I do remember on Tuesday, this problem didn't happen. Hold on, that's not true. Well, it is true. This problem didn't happen, but this problem didn't happen because we never got to March. We never got this far because we kept re-rolling the save over and over and over again January the 1st. Alright. We're still at war. Let's see if he lets it turn off while we're at war. It's still on? It's still on. Aha! Solution found. It's April, and he's not integrated. Haha! Yes! Success! Staying at war means that he will not turn the policy off. Cool. Cool. Hey guys, who's excited about another chime of doing the peace deal?
I'll give you a winter prediction. It's gonna be cold, it's gonna be grey, and it's gonna last you for the rest of your life.
The situation is that we have to keep him at war. Can you? I don't think you can release client states while you're at war. Hey, this time it's not my fault. This is not. It's not my fault this time. Okay, it's his fault. He's being He's being a dick. Okay, so now that we know. So long as we stay at war, he'll keep the core going. I think it's safe to assume as well, though, that this is kind of tricky. I think I know what I need to do. I need to be at peace so that I can release the Ottoman core. The Ottoman client state. I don't really need to release one over in Asia yet. But I think if I get 2 diplomats available and immediately declare war on Bengal, I think he might keep the core going. Right. So what I just reloaded was the pre-Ottoman peace deal. I know. Oh god. So frustrating to have to do it again. But, so what we do is we retract diplomats now. We come back from Pomerania. We don't need to, so we have to stay at war with the Ottomans for 2 more months. We have 2 diplomats free. 1 to peace out the Ottomans. Then we release the client state. Then we immediately declare war on Bengal and hope that he keeps his policy on long enough that I can feed him a whole bunch of land from Bengal, all of his claims, right, at the very least. Then stay in another perpetual state of war for like 2 more years so that he has time to complete the cores on the land we give him. Because as soon as he turns that policy off, the integration cost drops down to like 1,600. So we're missing out on points. You know, like, I would like to have more land integrated. This is not all for 35 points. This is for 29 development, having this one be complete, I mean, it's almost done. It should be complete. But it's also the fact that if he turns that Hostile Integration Act off, it's like 300 Diplo points. If you had a button you could press to just get 300 Diplo points, would you press it? Yes, obviously. So it's a big deal. It's important. It's frustrating as hell, I agree, but it is important. So it looks like we gotta stay at war for a little bit. 2 more months. Oh dear. The good news is that we're getting really, really good at playing this last, like, 2 months or so of the game. Like, I know exactly what happens. I feel like Groundhog Day. You know, I know everything. I know that we're about to get a pulse event. I'm paying 300 ducats a month in colonies right now, and I'm making 200 ducats. Even with that, I'm making 200 ducats net. That's kind of ridiculous. Highveld costs me 100 gold per month in maintenance. And none of them are anywhere near completion. I'm just paying out the ass for colonies. That's really funny, actually. Okay. Yes, the stream should be renamed Groundhog Day, that's for sure. Okay, is everyone ready for some more war with the Ottomans? It's cold out there every day. How's Ottoman war exhaustion? It's only 6.7. And when we do the peace deal, he's going to be down to like nothing again. Alright, I don't think that there's really anything I need to do right now aside from possibly even just immediately declaring war on Bengal. If we declare war right now, we could just go get started on this siege. And I've got a stack here that's decent-ish. No mothballed forts. No allies. No truce. Is that the only person that I can feed land from? Yeah, I've got a truce with Ming. Got no claims there. We can declare war on Koch. That puts us at war with Jampur. It doesn't matter. Oh, and they are actually a subject of the Oirat, which does put us to war with Ming. We have a truce with Guj. No truce with Malwa. Malwa has no alliance either, and he does border Malwa. There's a level 4 mothballed fort and a level 2 mothballed fort. Okay, I think I found a better target. Capital fort, which means no zone of control. So we march this army here. He's on military tech 24, just like me, but that's a level 2 fort. It's on, but these 10 cannons are perfect for that. I could send a single infantry to take the level 4, possibly. Yeah, I like this idea. I think we wait until April the 1st. We declare war on Malwa, and we're going to feed... I know he has no claims on it, but who cares? I need to... Well, he has a claim, but we're just going to give him as much land from Malwa as we can to try to make him start coring stuff right away. Okay. Got a plan. The plan is permanent war with the Ottomans. Don't you dare turn that policy off, you little bastard. Diplo points for population? No. What's annoying is that that's the biannual pulse event. We could have a really good thing there. Just out of curiosity, let me check and see. Can I turn off this policy? Not until 1707. No. Okay. Keep the policy on, you little bastard. Port's mothballed, mothballed. 2 that are mothballed, as expected. No allies, crime against Allah. War deck sounds good. And we just have to win this war real quick then before we even do the Ottoman peace. We'll just stay at war with the Ottomans. Whatever. It's fine. Seems perfectly reasonable. We can go right around them, be there pretty quick. Alright, so how about you be that guy, and you be this guy? Hopefully he ignores this army and lets me just sit on that fort. Taking advantage of these mothballed forts, I think, is going to make... this war is going to be ridiculously fast. First off, I have access to level 4 forts, so that means even though this is level 4, it's completely obsolete. Like, it's gonna be ridiculously... Actually, hold on. He's got a level 1 fort here that's on. This one's mothballed. So they're both just... they're not even gonna be a thing. This one's so obsolete that we're actually gonna get a bonus from it. Not only is it not gonna provide the normal amount of protection, but it's gonna give us a bonus. And I'm showing up with enough pips for +8. We get 2 from it being obsolete, 1 extra from it being at less than half garrison. So this fort would normally provide 2 defense, instead it's providing a +2. 3 levels obsolete, and it's at half garrison. We show up with a 36% chance of taking it, even though this one was the one that's not mothballed. This war is going to be done in like 1 month. We just want to be in position to protect that army. And if he's not going to even try to protect it, then we will go ahead and get started on the siege of his capital as well. Should have put a siege pip guy here. Dock War ends. Calferon, thank you for your subscription. Keep that thing on, you jerk. Don't stop it. Kind of tempted to take a save like every month because I just feel like so little has been accomplished lately. How does that make sense? I totally did that the right way. No, no, no. No, no, no. Excuse me? What the hell? Oh my god. It's like, it's, okay. I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to bed now. Not yet. But I'm like this close. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, the amount of squirrels. This is like all of the squirrels in the entire series could have, like, combined into just one damn period. I swear I didn't look at those armies wrong, and I consolidated them into the army that should have allowed me to move it. And yet, I somehow did it backwards or something? I don't know. And now that army couldn't go there, and... ugh. That's France colonizing my land, by the way. Yeah, it is good that I decided to take that save right there. No, after this, I think like most people who've earned the 3 Mountains achievement, after this, I don't think I want to play this game for a few months. That's not true. See how this army's allowed to march there? Because its return province is set to nowhere. So, the army with 13 infantry and 6 cannons, we're going to reorganize the one with 13 and 6, okay, into the one with 10 and 5. And now they're all going to march here. Okay. Was that really so hard? No, it was not. I don't know why it had to pretend like it was. Hey look, it's Ottoman particularists. That's cute. He's still gonna go for it, huh? Alright. Good luck, dude. I don't think it's gonna go well for you. Ooh, ouch. That's painful, dude. 7 versus a 0. And then another 7. Yay, the rolls are with us today. Mal was all like, I've got good tech. So what? You suck. Beautiful. This general doesn't actually have any siege pips, so... No, how did I do this again? Seriously? I think I'm losing my mind. Come on, Yoba. Just in case he still has a little bit of morale, I want to make sure we win that fight. Delhi was the one that wasn't mothballed, and we just took it right away. That's awesome. Ottomans, stop it. Don't be dumb. Don't be a jerk. Mustafa the Second. It's all rolling and stuff. Oh god, it's 4 cannons all by themselves. Oh god. Oh god, these armies are horribly... It's a pure cannon stack. Crap. Why are these cannons up here? We need to peace out the Ottomans. I suppose we could roll another war into the, like, Bengal, right? Like, I just have to keep at war so that he doesn't turn that defense act off. But now that we got the Malwa war going, we could piece the Ottomans out. Kind of, not really. I need to piece out all of them. Okay. I can't piece the Ottomans out myself because I'm gonna have too much overextension because I've got to release a bunch of stuff. I need to be at peace before I can piece out the Ottomans. Like before I have to be at total peace when the Ottomans are done. So we got to piece out Mawa. Now let's Assembly begin his course. I don't really need the spy network strength on Persia. So maybe in 38 days. These cannons are probably all going to die. Since I stupidly sent them up there. Yep, those would be some particularists. Yeah, I didn't want those cannons anyway. There was something wrong with those. Those ones were defective. But if I try to piece this guy out, I can't actually give the land to Senwi unless I occupy it. So, that army's going to go take care of that. We're actually going to be there not before the end of the month. Let's spread out on these 4. Well, the good news is that we did do one thing. We got one thing done today, which is that we spawned the institution. This cancer subject is not ready for more land yet. Besides, I need Senwi basically just to take as much as he can. What's the total war score cost for this guy? 143%. Watch that number. That's the scary number right there. Pretty sure that none of the forts that I care about are being sieged. So the particularists are fine. They can just keep on existing. Within a month we can piece out Mutapa, Malwa, whatever the hell his name is. He should retreat to here, or across Mave to there, but probably right here. I'm going to intentionally leave that province open so he can retreat again if he has to. Got all the mess that we need. No, you can't take that. I need that one. "36 days. Alright, I think we're going to look at a peace deal in the next 25 days. Keep that policy on, dude. There, see how it jumped down to 94.3? Yes, he finished his score. Haha! Success! All that matters. They are territorial cores in a state, is what that is telling us, I think. Yes, so he's made this into a state, but he hasn't paid the full price. Nepal is actually a surprisingly valuable state. It'd be great if he could full core that. He won't full core it if I give him more land, but I have to give him more land because we know he's going to turn that damn policy off soon. Alright, I'm going to take a backup save since we know for sure he's got that thing done. It was totally worth waiting an extra 4 or 5 months to actually get him to do that, I think. Alright, cool. Well, folks, I'm gonna probably wrap up the stream here before I make any... No, don't fight his rebels! Don't do that! Stop it! Leave him alone! Let the Ottomans have to deal with it. That seems so much easier. But yeah, rather than do the Ottomans peace deal again and do all the other stuff again, I'm just gonna... We're gonna wrap up the stream here and I'll hopefully square it away in the next day or so. So before we actually have to deal with any of this stuff again, I will hopefully have it all done. Okay, cool. Without further ado then, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you as always for watching. I hope you guys are still entertained by my confusion. Alright. No, hold on. It's not for a few monarch points. You can't say... Okay. It's not for a few. It's not just this one province. It's 300 Diplo points. If he turns that policy off, then we miss out on not only that one province that we needed, but also the 300 points in extra progress that we've contributed. The cost drops down to like 1,600. So it's not just a few. That's significant. Very significant. So anyway. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. In a bit.